In this video, we will go over the main screen and do a quick overview of all of its parts. At the top of the screen, we have the menu bar. Using the menu bar, you can get to many places quickly and do many actions, including logging in. At the bottom of the screen, we have the footer bar, which is broken up into 4 sections. The first section is the mode, which can either be check caching or training. The second is the status. This will show you the status or the completed status of anything that you're currently working on. The third is who's currently logged into the system. And the last tells you whether or not you're connected to the internet or if there's any problems with your network. Everything between the menu bar and the footer bar is the finder. The finder changes depending on what entity you're currently looking at. On the left-hand side of the screen is the entity selector bar. Here you can select all the major entities that are used in check caching, such as customers, checks, makers, banks, and accounts. You can use the mouse or the keyboard to select the entity that you want to look for. Below that, you'll find a number of other useful tools which we'll go into in some of the other videos. In the center of the screen, you'll find the results pane. This contains all the information that is brought back based on your search criteria and whatever entity you've selected in the entity bar. Right here we're looking at customers. At the top of the pane, you'll find the column headers, and the column headers will allow you to sort this information merely by clicking on them. Back on the main screen, you will find that on the right-hand side we have the preview pane. The preview pane shows you details about things that are selected in the results area. As with this customer, we can quickly see that this is a customer in good standing, when they last came in, any notes we have on the customer, and any tags that we might have about the customer. You'll also get to see the last check that they cashed, their IDs if available, and a headshot if taken in the store. Any one of the graphics can be expanded merely by double-clicking on it. Double-clicking on the expanded graphic will make that window go away. At the top right-hand side of the screen, you will find the Quick Find search box in light green, which is used in the simple and filter box search modes. By entering in a piece of information here, you can search for nearly anything under a given entity. If you want to type in a social security number, it'll use that to search, or part of an address, part of a name, etc., etc. Merely typing something in here and hitting enter or clicking on the search icon will conduct the search instantaneously. Next to the Quick Find, you will find the Options button. This allows you to pull up a drop-down menu which allows you to change the options when searching. For example, using this menu you can adjust whether or not the preview box is displayed. You can change your search type, which we'll get into in later videos. You can also adjust how many results are returned when conducting a search, and doing so greatly increases the speed of your querying. Also with this menu, you can turn on and off the columns that are displayed in the results pane. In this example, we have a list of customers, and if we decided we wanted to show a driver's license, we would simply select it from this menu item, and it would appear in the results pane. The last section on the screen is the toolbar. This bar changes based on what entity is selected and also what's selected in the results pane. In this example, a customer has been selected, so you can edit, delete, even add a new customer, cash a check, or change the tags for the customers selected. Now you know the basics of the main screen. From here, move on to other videos that describe how to search for a customer, cash a check, and all the other activities that you can perform in the Desktop V system.